Give you all a chance to get in. Salam, shalom. All praises to the horizon, peace and wisdom. Wise, solid speaking. Today I want to do this very deep video. Salam, shalom, Xavier. And just like that, first interference. I suppose I'm clear. I'm going to go on ahead and get straight to it. If you guys have any questions, of course, ask. And if you want to join the channel, become a member, click the blue join word. Now, I want to discuss a few things with you guys. Not just what's in the title header. Let's start with love. Then I'll get into the N word. Now I'm going to take this quick brief second to give you guys a jewel before I get into love. The way you guys learn in today's times, you guys learn like gossipers, like someone seeking out the latest gossip. This is not how you learn. If you following what I'm saying and you can be aware of yourself, the way you guys flip-flop around from channel to channel, book to book, religion to religion. See how y'all have no boundaries? Sinning against your own self. I know a lot of y'all think there's some cheat code. Life is honor. You can only afflict yourself by doing dishonorable things. If you're a Muslim, and you all over here and all over there, you're not a loyal Muslim. You're going to afflict yourself. If being a Muslim is the wrong teachings, you're going to afflict yourself. You get my point? I don't want you to get lost and say, okay, so if I'm this thing, I need to be this. You need to be right on whatever you follow and don't follow anything. You get it? Whatever you learning, you learn that faithfully. You learn first grade, then you pass over to second. When you're in science class, you focus on science. You learn that. You don't flip from science to math, to reading. You don't learn from your science teacher, then run to your friend's science teacher to make sure you're not missing nothing over there. This is how you flip-flop the brain up. And so a lot of you guys engage into wisdom and knowledge, forgetting to adjust the self. You all scrambled up in your ways, in your nature. That part. Start here. There's no reward for wisdom physically. It's all for the mind. And so before you seek out wisdom, be sure to know what you are as a mind. A lot of y'all see yourselves as a physical thing. The fly shit you got on, the lack of fly shit you got on, this thing you have, that thing you don't. Y'all view yourselves physically. When you get to a place where you grasp that you are a mind, then you can appreciate wisdom and you will know how to go about it. As of now, y'all are not getting wise, y'all are getting stupid. It's hard for a lot of y'all to grasp that. You're like a female who bounces from man to man. You are not getting a husband. You are getting filthy. That part. And so a lot of y'all need to grasp how wisdom works. I didn't get wise flip flopping around. I took my time with everything I learned till I mastered it, moved on to the next lesson. I studied the Bible, mastered the understanding of it, moved on to the Quran, on to the next, and the next, like that. Not flip flopping between them. When I'm explaining certain things and I flip flop from Christianity to Islam, I'm giving everyone who may be listening reference. You get it? This is not the mosque. This is not the church. And so you got all different kinds of people tuning in here. And so I give the reference to whoever may be in attendance that I think may be. And so a lot of y'all need to start there. Coming to terms that everybody that teaches is not a teacher. Some of the teachers do what y'all do. They just flip flop around, watch. You get it? And then regurgitate whatever they hear in their own way, altering whatever was truly said. I see this happen with my stuff a lot. People breaking down things I've already broken down. I can tell where they got it from. Of course, when I explain things, it be strange. Like I'll say, when you speaking to yourself, who are you talking to? You get it? I say weird things so that if anyone mimics, you can tell, like, hold on, nobody don't think like that. That's solid thought. Like that. So they will borrow basically the same things y'all all do. The problems you all have with your religions and the ancient text and how they're altered. So now y'all get to see how that happens. Because y'all are doing that now with the wisdom that y'all are receiving in. So there should be no confusion on how that happens. Everybody has an opinion on something that has nothing to do with opinion. Grasp it. Not base your opinion on it. Grasp what was intended to be grasped. Y'all attack wisdom incorrectly. Meaning y'all come to wisdom as if y'all know. Y'all come to wisdom as if wisdom is what you say. You wise already then. Y'all will say, I never heard that. What does that mean? What does it matter? Wisdom's not going by what you heard. There's many things y'all haven't heard. There's many things y'all have heard that have no truth to it. So you get my point? That's never a good statement. And so be mindful on how you learn. Being as though y'all learn like gossipers, it's easy for y'all to get misled. And it's your own fault. Meaning y'all flip-flop around like gossipers when y'all seeking out wisdom. And so if one teacher becomes envious of the next and decides to make up a lie or slander, you gonna fall into that because that's how you move already. You get it? Meaning y'all actually watch one teacher will slander the next and think that you on the right track. How? That don't got nothing to do with wisdom. That got to do with emotional state. That part. And so be mindful of these things. Try not to get lost into the flip-flopping mind. Light Skin said, nah, me and Saul are so cool like that. Salam, shalom, champ. I don't know you, so don't ever get me and you being cool. We not cool like that. Just a young cat. And give you a little jewels. I like to laugh and play. But don't ever get that mistaken that I won't slap the shit out you if you overstep your boundaries with me. And so start there. I like you, you cool, you tune in here. You don't know me. And don't ever think you do. Don't take it as an offense. I'm saying it. He said, okay, brother, that hurt. It shouldn't have hurt. I don't know you. We not in a relationship. I don't got nothing to do with you. Me telling you the truth of reality, why does that hurt you? I didn't say nothing insulting. I didn't say you ain't shit and you can't know me. I said you do not know me. Which everyone watching know. I don't even know what you look like. So for me, it's insulting that you think you know me and I haven't even got the opportunity to even know who you are. You get what? I should be insulted that you're like, I know him, and I'm like, I ain't never even seen his face. I don't know his name. I don't even know what state he from. I don't know him at all. But he say he know me. So now I'm stuck. Whoever he told he know me, now we stuck together now. But I don't know him. I ain't get that opportunity. He cheating me out of it. He telling people he know me, but he ain't let me get to know him. Yeah, I don't want you to make the brother feel bad. He already said his feelings was hurt. I'm not trying to hurt his feelings. That's what I mean. In the daytimes, y'all get hurt by reality. I just say like I don't know you, which I don't. The point is, don't say you know me until you do. Why? Because when you say you know me before I know you ever took a time out to meet me and get to know me, then all you can do is speak falsehoods about me. You get me? And so that's why I'm telling you, whoa, 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 you don't know me, therefore you won't ever get to start to speaking like you do. Because whatever you speak's gonna be inaccurate. You get my point? To know a person is to spend the time with them. You see every aspect of them. They playful nature, they serious nature, every aspect of them so you know them. Watching somebody make a video has nothing to do with getting to know them. It has to do with getting familiar with whatever they're speaking of. Just a thought. And so be mindful of these things, at least in regards to me. I'm a little older, I'm seasoned. I don't leave no room for error. You get my point? You know how some people sloppy? I'm not. I leave no room for no error, misunderstandings, nothing. I've been here too long. I seen how all the misunderstandings and errors occur. You get it? And so it's easy for me to catch it. What you doing is gonna be a misunderstanding down the road. You get my point? What you doing is gonna lead to whatever relationship we do have never even becoming. You get it? Because you already know me even though you didn't get to know me. And so now whatever you know ain't much. And so what is there for you to even hold on to? So dribble off to somebody else. Never realizing like, hold on, I skipped over that whole book. I never read it. Like that. You take your time out to get to know whoever you want to get to know if you can. If not, appreciate whatever you receive from them. Meaning, if I'm bringing you wisdom, appreciate the wisdom. You getting to know me, this don't got nothing to do with that. I don't meet people on wisdom. You get my point? I don't have relationships with people based on wisdom. I'm wise, that's that. If you want to learn, you can. Now, outside of that, in real life, I have to live like y'all do. Make my way, And so, I don't live my work, if that makes sense to you. I live by what I say, but I don't live my work. Meaning my work ends at some point in the day. Usually when I end, usually when I stop the video. End of my work. Now, of course, my work carries on after this. I have, books and things I have to type up, things like that. That's another kind of work. But you get my point? It's a deep thing. Half D. You forgot the P at the end, baby. Oh, half D. Okay, health. Half D said, to be honest, Solace, most of the time you be making up stuff in your head. It's all love, bro. We appreciate you dearly. You are one of God's gifts. Your wisdom is divine. Salam, shalom. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Your comment is kind of contradicting. Meaning you said I be making up stuff in my head, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know what you're talking about. If you speaking of wisdom, there ain't nothing I made up in wisdom. And I give y'all many references to anything I say. If I say Jesus is semen, I show you all a reference according to what y'all know. Not nothing that got to do with what I said. There is nothing I have to say. So if you think I'm making up shit in my head, you confusing your own self. Because there ain't nothing that I need to say. I'm a man of action. These books and these wisdoms that y'all follow, and my explaining them, they words, not me. I'll slap the dog shit out of you. Whatever I do, I do. I don't say. You get it? And so you could sign me off conversation, like on a real level. I'm really not big on conversation. It makes room for teeth flying out the mouth. A lot of y'all are lost. Y'all don't realize that. Y'all talk too much. It lead to that part. Friction. In real life, I don't do too much talking. It's really nothing to say. You say, I love you. You don't have to. That's an action. Everything is an action. I live like that. Action. That way men don't get lost on words so much. Y'all talk a lot, don't do nothing. That's not tough talk. A lot of y'all lost in y'all disturbed nature. Y'all talk about things, but then there's never nothing to happen. You get my point? That's from that. Y'all live speaking a lot. Y'all want to speak. The creator is sound. I grasp. I have something to say. Now I'm gonna get into this deep topic now. Love. Lucifer Morning Star. Lucifer Morning Star said Jesus will want all of y'all to be vaccinated. So y'all run on down to the little tents and get taken care of. Get y'all fixed. It's a deep thing. I want to say this in regards to the vaccination. It's a sad thing. Hopefully y'all following so far. If y'all are, give me a thumbs up like Lucifer Morning Star or press 1 or something. Everybody's getting vaccinated. Not for the right reasons. Meaning everyone that's getting vaccinated, they haven't gotten vaccinated because they feel it's the right thing to do. Everybody you see getting vaccinated is getting vaccinated because they got threatened to lose their money. I'm going to say that again. Everybody you see getting vaccinated and promoting getting vaccinated, they did it for monetary purposes, not because it was the right thing to do. See, the stars can't perform live and do performances if y'all don't got y'all vaccinations. That cut into the money. You get it? We checking vaccination cards. Y'all say, well, I ain't going. How the rapper gonna make his money performing if y'all don't want to show up because y'all don't got vaccination cards? So now those that's trying to give us the vaccine, they gonna tell the stars, you like performing, right? You like that front end money and that back end money, right, nigga? Well, then you better tell these people they better get vaccinated, or your ass won't be eating for another year. And so the stars gonna tell y'all, look, man, y'all need to go on ahead and get vaccinated. This is just the most moral thing to do, baby. Why? Because they want to get paid. They doing it for that reason. Same with the person that work a 9-to-5 job. They getting threatened to get fired if they don't take it, so they do. Prior to that, they didn't. You get my point? You got others that got sick, so they took it by default. Now they're going to promote it because they took it, but they still don't know what they took. It was forced on them because they got sick, went to the hospital, and you get it? The point I'm making is this. Y'all are all, y'all all for sale. I'm going to say it again. Y'all all did that shit for money. Monetary purposes. When you become wise and you see clear, you're gonna be disturbed. That's all. That's all I can tell most of y'all. You're gonna be quite disturbed. Like, damn, it's really that deep. A star rich. You would think a star would say, well, you know what? I'll come miss out on a little show money. I've been making money all these years off the people. The last thing I'm gonna do is lie to them just to get some more money. I already made my bread, so fuck you. If they can't come in without a vaccination card, then I won't be performing. That don't happen. Mind you, the star got more than who they want to recoup. My point is this: when do y'all have enough? Meaning, when do you have enough money where you can live an honorable life and not have to do anything under the table or anything that's not right? I ain't saying when do you have enough money where you don't have to get no more. Get money as long as you can. Get wealth as long as you can. When did you make enough where you don't have to do crooked shit no more? We ain't talking about crooked work like selling drugs. We talking about just being crooked in your ways. The working man will step on the next working man's toes to get a promotion. In crooked ways. When have y'all made enough where y'all like, well, I'm okay if I get fired or whatever, but I'm living this kind of certain way and ain't nobody interfering with that, period. I've made enough. When does that happen? If you don't know, get to that. And so, try and grasp. Y'all living a dishonorable life. A lot of y'all have adopted dishonorable ways. You're not even aware of it. And so, grasp. Tina Hewley said it's deep. A friend of mine walked away from a job she'd been working 15 years because her job mandated vaccinations. Salam. Shalom. I'm not sure what you said, Lucifer. Y'all are evil. What's wrong with y'all? John Money tells Tina about her friend that quit. He says, yeah, Burger King be tripping. I can't with y'all, man. I try to come bring deep knowledge. Motherfuckers are silly as shit. Y'all dumb as shit. Y'all like kids. I be wanting to tell y'all, like, y'all like kids. I can't even tell a kid that. The kid is a kid. Everybody know that. Even a kid. You get it? Just from age-wise. The kid know he a kid. But try it. Tell a kid that's like 12. Man, you a little kid. You can be like, I ain't no little baby. You can't even tell a kid he a kid. So if an adult act like a kid, blood, it might not be nothing you could do for that adult. Because you can't even tell a kid that. Just a thought. Hef D said you extra slow. Salam, shalom. This ain't the arguing channel. Y'all ain't got to do things to impress me, man. Meaning, John Mooney comment. What's low? Funny to me. It's deep. Y'all gotta lighten up, man. Like, that's all I could say. His comment is low and stupid, but it's funny. Like, so I'm gonna enjoy the laugh out of it, even though it's stupid. So then Tina Hewley's gonna correct him. No, a healthcare worker, man, he don't care what your friend do. He just want to say what he said because it's funny. Like, you don't gotta clear it up because he never cared. LD tells him, man, you extra low. He already know that. Like, when the motherfucker bothering you, they already know that. Just, y'all got to relax. I'm gonna hit this, then I'm gonna get into this love. Y'all can light up y'all blunts too. If you're young, don't. Just watch me smoke. Be jealous that you can't, because you're just a kid. So this is how I was raised, adults got to do whatever they want. They didn't watch their ways around you. They was real. They said, don't worry about what the fuck I do. You ain't my age, goddamn. Fuck is you talking about? You do it too. I'm grown. You ain't shut up. End of story. So I understood that as a kid. I said, yeah, that do make sense. If I get to say what the fuck they do, then that will make me the adult. Then how I'm gonna get shoe money for school? I'm going to my room. You're right. I'm overstepping my bounds. I'm just gonna take my ass to my room. You still buying my Jordans tomorrow? So if you my age, you grew up the same way. You try to tell your peoples off and they hit you with real talk. Nobody playing with you, kid. You don't take your goofy ass. You don't take your goofy ass to the kid part of the house. Stop playing. So it's deep. Half D said you speaking for you at this point. Salam, shalom, Half D. A lot of y'all crazy, but try to grasp. Oh, you speaking to Lucifer. He said, why would a healthcare worker not get vaccinated? Yeah, y'all crazy. Let's get off that talk for right now. Like I said, the vaccinations, y'all all promoting it. Everybody promoting it for unjust reasons, meaning y'all doing it for monetary reasons. And so if you know you're not a person, I can't even say that. Who the hell gonna stop doing a dusty, nasty acts for money because you say so? But for those of y'all that following you easily influence, well, people just saying to get the vaccines for monetary purposes, meaning this shit is interfering with their money, whether it be them doing shows or them just going to work. And so you're going to hear everybody telling you now to go get vaccinated. Even if they didn't, that's where it get ugly. The stars are not obligated to get vaccinated. Just like the people that own a business, that part. They say you got a vaccination card for you coming here, but it's you can't check if they got one. And you already know they don't necessarily have one. It ain't about them. It's about your ass. That part. Same with the star rapping and singing. It ain't a definite they got the vaccination, but they gonna tell y'all to get it. Like that. That's what make it ugly. At least make sure you fuck yourself too. Now I ain't saying the vaccination gonna fuck y'all over. This has happened time and time again. Shalom, shalom, light skin. You have a good sense of humor. I've been through real things. I come from the real times. The times that most of y'all from today times are unfamiliar with. This is why it's hard for y'all to see that y'all nerves. You get my point? So y'all online typing. Y'all know how to navigate online. When I was growing up, the only person that could do that was a nerd. He was like a strange, weird motherfucker. Say this nigga don't got no friends? What he? Nah, he just sit in the house, he play on his little computer and video games and shit. He's strange. So y'all got catfish, all this shit that was nerve shit. I mean, the only person that was getting catfished in the past was a nerd. He desperate for a vagina, he gonna try to find him some pussy online. Now, when I'm growing up, they gonna tell you anything online is a lie, my nigga. You feel me? You don't even have to waste your time with that shit. If you're looking for bitches online, you looking to get catfish, raped, robbed, something. If you're looking for niggas online, you gonna get raped, killed. You get it? This is the past automatically. You don't even have to question it. Whoever's going online, they ain't who they are. That's why they on that motherfucker. This is the past. Again, tell us this in the past. If I was to tell somebody in the past, hey man, I met this girl on the computer, I'm gonna go meet her, the first thing they would say, you stupid as fuck, nigga. Why would you do that? You don't know who that is. That part. The point I'm making, everything y'all have in today, nerve shit. The way y'all move like nerves. It's normal, y'all all do it, so y'all say, nah, I don't get what he's saying. Because you ain't from the past. You just from the times of the computer and the nerve shit. Again, y'all have a lot in common with Screech, Urkel. You see how y'all all want to get Diesel? Like the times. Y'all are nerds. It's the whole times. Like, the nerd was desperate to get Diesel. He got grown. He like, I'm tired of getting bullied and shit. Insecure, y'all like that, like insecure, like nerds. It's a deep thing. It's the times is nerdy. Y'all are all going into the times. And so all the problems a nerd had, y'all got. Think about it. All the insecurities a nerd have, y'all got. If you don't got it, you gonna come on this bitch and get it. Right? Excuse my language. And this is nerd world. Meaning y'all live in the times of nerds, and everybody that was ever real is transcending into a geek for monetary purposes, for position purposes. But nonetheless, everybody is transcending into a geek. And so, if you young and you got a big homie that's solid with you and tell you what was and what is, so then you hold it to what you got. Cause y'all wear dresses. Nerd shit. Y'all wear tight pants and big shoes. Nerd shit. That's any time you could think of. That's nerd shit. I ain't saying the jeans got to be big and baggy, but y'all shit's got pop to it. Like, you pull a nigga jeans, they pop back. Like they tight. Oh. When I'm saying nerd, a nerd is a disturbed person. Just a thought. Meaning y'all see Elon Musk, I'm deep into psychology. Man, he a nerd. He showed himself as a nerd as a youth. I know he crazy now. A lot of y'all may say, man, that stereotyping. I'm 1,000,000% positive. I don't know what the fuck goes on in the nerd's mind. The mind is dangerous. Y'all normal people, y'all don't pay yourselves no fucking mind. I'm gonna say it again. Y'all normal, so y'all don't pay yourselves that much mind. Y'all pay everybody else mind. Nerds only got their own self to pay mind. They just critique their own fucking self all day and they weird. That shit has an effect on the self. Elon Musk can be triggered and y'all will see this nigga lose his goddamn mind. Like y'all never seen anybody lose their mind. Meaning nerves is like that. They got triggers. They appear normal, but they got like triggers where you will see them completely go nerdy. Like, yeah, he's unstable. He's a delicate nerd. He's a little unstable. So just take heed to what I'm saying. Now, before I carry on any longer, let's get into the love part of this video. Damn, I should have started with that. If you're a man or a woman, you're seeking love. If you are, love is a responsibility. A lot of y'all are not mature enough to grasp that. Y'all think love is something that's going to benefit you, to save you, help you, look good on you. Love or a relationship. Y'all viewing it that way. Something to benefit you. And so this is why y'all relationships don't work or last. Because y'all look at relationships wrong. Again, a relationship is for the mature. A relationship is a responsibility. Not something that you come to benefit off, but something that you put in. You put into that relationship and let it water and blossom how it do. A relationship got to be viewed like your child. That ain't some shit that's benefiting you, but that's some shit you put the time into. And just maybe you put the right time in, it will benefit you. A relationship is that. Meaning if two people are coming into a relationship and they don't grasp that a relationship is a mature thing. It's not something that you come to broken and fucked up looking to receive from. but it's something that the two parties come to and add to. You get it? So, guys, a kid want a dog, and the dog is fun, but is the kid responsible enough for the dog? Probably not. Are y'all responsible enough for y'all relationships? You gonna walk the shit? You gonna clean this shit up? That part, y'all don't view a relationship like that. When a relationship starts shitting all over the house, now y'all want out. You get it? You're not willing to put nothing into the relationship, you looking to get from it. Look at the relationship like a pet. When it starts shitting all over the house and want to go for a walk, now you don't want no parts. You're looking for the other party to do that. And so some of y'all are in imbalanced relationships. If you can grasp that analogy, meaning your relationship is like a pet. And every time it come to walk the pet and clean up the shit of the pet, your spouse don't want nothing to do with it. But when the pet doing good, the spouse right there all, you get it? This y'all relationship we speaking about though. When the relationship gets shitty, they don't want to clean up nothing. You clean it up. You get my point? When the relationship, needs some quality time, like, a dog need to be walked. They got other things to do. But when everything is good as far as the relationship go, they're present. And so some of y'all can grasp what I'm saying. Some of y'all may be too young to grasp. But I suppose you'll get to a point where you do. And so a relationship isn't something any of y'all should be seeking out. Slowly perfect the self. Then you can get a relationship and it can be beneficial to you because you will know how to water it and let it blossom into what it's supposed to be, as opposed to just coming to the relationship to take. Most people go into a relationship looking to receive, meaning selfish minded. This relationship's going to be better for me, or do something for me, or help me with something. You get my point? Most people go into relationships, one party might be fucked up, they fucking with the other party because they like, this gonna help my life get a little better. I'm a little fucked up, they doing it right. This is good for me. This is the mindset when y'all go into relationships. And on the flip side, the other person may look like, man, I'm doing good. So I don't mind, getting somebody that ain't doing as good as I am and, putting my time into them and raising them up to my level. The only problem with that is, it's like I said, a relationship is a responsibility. If you being responsible for that person like they your kid, then that's not a relationship. You just adopted a kid. You get my point? You have to be good and they have to be good. This has nothing to do with finances and none of the shallow things. We're talking about the mind, space, and the spirit. You have to have yourself together mentally and emotionally, and they do too. Then when y'all come together, y'all can both grasp, okay, this relationship we have, this is our baby. We got to water it and make sure it's good. It's not about, you get it? I mean, a relationship, this is going to help me. Y'all should both already be good as individuals with the self. So that when y'all come together, it can be all about the relationship. The relationship being separate than you two. You get my point? When two people come together, now you have a relationship. That relationship is going to make them one. But, you get my point? Got to happen. It may not necessarily happen. Hold on, I think my dog. Oh. Salam, shalom. Hopefully y'all grasp. Now where was I at? I lost my train of thought. I know I was speaking on love and how it's I said I know I was speaking on love and how it's you have to put into it. You can't come, well, not love, but a relationship, which is a matter of love. You gotta put into it. You can't, like I said, most people are too immature for one. And this has nothing to do with age, man. I'm speaking of adults when I say too immature. Children, that should be a no. You get it? We already know children are, but I'm speaking most adults, they never mature to truly recoup the benefits of a relationship, knowing, what to do with it. Please. I'm sorry, y'all. My boy just inboxed me. I hit him earlier today. I was near him. I was going to take him to get something to eat while I was in the city. He hit me back now. That's why I was laughing. Divine Mentalist said, girls my age a little crazy. I be scared. Yeah. Like I said, it's nerve times. This new generation, y'all are quite disturbed. Y'all are on seals. Basically, a whole bunch of things that you basically can't tell no one because they don't want to hear that shit. So, very great. If I tell y'all dumb, so y'all don't want to hear that shit, nobody do. So then how do you get my point? So we kind of at them times. Y'all are too disturbed to move forward. It's like the dude said in the beginning of the video when I told him that he don't know me. He don't. Took offense to it. We cool though. I don't get it. I said, I thought he knew he ain't know me. So we live in bad times. So just be mindful. Tina Hewley said, facts. Relationships is definitely a responsibility. Most people never grasp that. See, I've been in enough relationships to where, and I'm observant. So every relationship, I always look to see where I went wrong. In that, you get my point? Now, it doesn't necessarily mean I did anything wrong. My wrong could have been just picking what is not for me. You get my point? Sometimes it's that. It's deep. But I've been in enough relationships to know, like, you figure out where you went wrong. Most people be distraught after relationships, so they can't get anything from it. And so I'm always aware of what the other person may have done to make it come to an end. But once it's ended, then I reflect on self and give myself a time to let their energies. Y'all don't understand how shit works. You can be in a relationship with somebody now. Their energies have become bound to you. Y'all break up. You get into a relationship with someone else and their energies is still there. Controlling the new situation. You like, this shit is like the last shit. Because you ain't let the air clear. You didn't wash. You got to let the space clear. It's just like if you healing, right? So you like stressed out, you've been crying, mourning in this room. Not this one, just a room. You mourning and crying in 7 days straight. When you become happy, don't go back in that room. All that shit in there. You can literally walk into a room and walk right back into. What the fuck is going on? It's the room. It's the space. Was healing there and now all that sickness there. And so y'all got to learn to let the spaces air out. It's a deep thing. I'm not sure if that was clear. If it was, give me a 1, a thumbs up or something. And so energies is important. Try and grasp that. Always give yourself a time. But when you're dealing with relationships, especially if you're in one, I know it's a hard thing to do, but a lot of y'all may need to reconsider. Y'all don't want to know how many lives have been wasted and thrown away from people staying in situations they don't want to be in. 90% of y'all are in a relationship right now where it's more like a familiar thing, or you gonna feel guilty if you leave thing, or you get it? It's not that no more. And the reason for that is because too mature for the relationship, so you get it? Until the self is together and the self grasp what a relationship is and the purpose of it, that's gonna always happen for y'all. Meaning y'all gonna get into relationships, the people gonna start to get on your nerves slowly. It's like a race to that. How long it takes for them to get on your nerves. Then on top of that, a relationship only got a certain amount of sex that can happen before it spoils. Most people don't know that. So y'all fuck out the time. It's deep. Get a one-on-one from Musia, Big Solace, wiseservant.org. Like I said, there's many aspects of life y'all completely overlook. Y'all flip-flop around and learn fake knowledge, but sex got a certain, a relationship has a certain amount of sex. This is why y'all friendships last pretty long for the most part. Ain't no sex. Now, let's say you got a spouse. To give you an example, let's say a relationship is 30 sexual intercourses. Once it exceeds that, the relationship will be spoiled. Now, this relationship can last a whole eternity if they just stretch that 30 out. You get it? I'm using the number 30 because it's smaller. It should help you all grasp what I'm saying. And so let's say a relationship is 1,000 sexual intercourses. Man, y'all will run that up in a year. You get it? Fuck 3 times a day, twice a day sometimes. You get it? Just in a relationship, in the early stages of it at least. So by the time the third, fourth year, y'all done fucked the relationship out. Meaning for most of y'all, that's the best part of a relationship. You got in-home ass or dick. But that ain't for that. And so once you fuck too much, that's gonna spoil you the feelings. Some of y'all like, damn, he might be right. I think that happened to me before. We had sex too much. I don't think I like the motherfucker no more. Every aspect has its aspect, and its aspect holds merit. And so, salam, shalom, divine mentalist. I suppose you're the only one that grasp. Y'all have any questions, ask? I'm going to go into the next topic, which is the N word. Salam, shalom, Tina Hewley. Okay, you and Divine Mentalist grasp. That's 2 of y'all out of 30. That's why I'm getting off of love. It's not enough for y'all to see what y'all follow me. We need to get to the N word. Love is a deep topic. It goes quite long. There's many aspects of it. Like some of the things I said, that's overlooked. Like the sex part. There's more to it than what I just said, but like I said, relationship is a maturity thing. No need even waste the conversation with those who are not mature enough. You get it? Meaning wisdom is something you have to come to. You don't want to chase people with wisdom. Come get it when you're ready. Other than that, it ain't gonna be received all the way like a high need to be. And so If y'all can see things how I do, awesome, your own way, but kind of grasp the small things. Like I just said, sex and stuff, how a relationship is a responsibility. If y'all can become aware of the small things, imagine what your relationship could be like if it was both sided. You get it? Some of y'all like, I don't even know, but it sound like it might be better. It'd be a divine thing, meaning y'all will grasp what it would mean, like to have a wife or to have a husband. Truly. Like I said, most people in the daytime have no clue what it is to have a wife or a husband or to have a real love. Y'all just have this Babylon thing. It's money based for the most part, perspective based. You get my point? Strange shit. A business arrangement, a business agreement. Sign these papers, I will too. So, it distorts things. And so before you get into a relationship, you make sure you got the self together. When I say the self, I'm speaking the mind and the spirit. This is the emotional state. Not speaking about money on anything that I speak about. But I do not teach poverty, meaning physical poverty. I don't teach that. That's stupid. Period. I don't give a fuck if you say I don't want no money. You don't have to want money. You don't have to want money to have it come your way, if that makes sense. Meaning you don't want to speak against flow. You get my point? Some of y'all have that perspective where you're like, life is too fucking shallow. Like everybody's shallow brained and stupid, like they don't know get all of that shit so they can cover their fucking insecurities up or whatever the case may be. You get my point? But some of y'all get it like, yeah, man, it ain't supposed to be like that. But you kind of get too lost into it to where you start to summon on poverty. Meaning you don't mean it like I want to be poor. You mean it like this shit getting too much. It's stupid. It ain't that deep. But you get it? Being as though it's so lopsided and retarded in today's times, you get it? You become more emotional towards it. Like, yo, it ain't about that. And then, your words start coming as if you're calling on poverty. Like, the poor man, the impoverished person is the worst. They in the worst. You get it? Ain't nothing for them but to be disturbed in that. So you don't never want to wish poverty on nobody, especially your own fucking self. You get my point? Meaning there's not supposed to be poverty, but men have no balance. Some men want to be better than others and have more than others, so that creates poverty is a business. It's an economic thing. If you're poor, your poverty is someone's business. And if you wasn't poor, there'd be somebody else made fucking poor because that shit is good business. You're being poor, that is. Just like oppressions. You're being oppressed is someone's business, and so you're going to be oppressed. This is activist work. They fight oppressions. The oppressions never end, but so they have work. If you're an activist, don't take offense. It's just the truth of the matter. It's a business. An activist will say, I don't get paid. How the fuck do you pay your rent? You don't got time to play fucking games. Right? Everybody should get compensated for their work. This ain't to say that an activist shouldn't be compensated. This is just to say y'all are really bad at y'all job because nothing's changed. And so at this point, I can basically say, like, if you are being compensated, you being overpaid. Say, all I make is $20 a week, and you getting overpaid, blood. Y'all work it ain't coming to a close. Niggas are still getting indebted. Like, So you gotta get to a point where you grasp. A needy motherfucker that need help gonna always get exploited by the helper. You get my point? You in need, you oppressed, they gonna make they earn whatever was gonna save you from being oppressed, it's gonna come to them first, and that's gonna be their wealth. Your ass gonna stay oppressed. Period. You don't even have to question that shit. Being needy and needing help is a business. If you lost, when you motherfuckers need a loan, that's help, right? Business, right? Niggas say, I'll loan you some shit. You gonna pay me back on the back end though, more than I loaned you. Again, ain't no help. Nigga helping you and you needy, that part. You gonna stay fucking needy. You gonna earn his living off your need. An activist gonna earn they living off oppressions, even if they got to create them shits. You keep it going in the mind space. Whatever the case may be, it's gonna be. And so, y'all need to learn how to take care of self. Half D said, can you be my mentor, Mr. Solid? Salam, shalom, young man. How old are you? If you're young, you have to ask your parents first. Have them reach out to me so I can be clear where I stand with them first and my intentions for you. And cause I'm gonna tell them don't lean up, don't let up off me. When I whoop his ass and send him home crying, don't don't hug him. I don't give a fuck if I ain't his daddy. Tell him to go to the That's how it was back in the day. You get your ass whooped by the whole goddamn neighborhood. You like, you're not even my fucking, you're not even my mother. It don't matter. That's your aunt. She whoop your ass too. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm your goddamn mother's sister. It's the same thing. And beat your ass too. You like, God damn. Grandma whoop your ass. Your big sister. Your big brother. Motherfuckers in the neighborhood, like they say, it take a village to raise a child. Now, that's not allowed in today's times, but back in the day, you talking 15, 20 years ago, whole neighborhood raised every year. Meaning we go eat, you don't just eat at your house. Sometimes you ate at your partner house. His mama know you, she know your mama too. You get your ass in here, you gonna eat too. Some of y'all know, like, it used to be like that. I be hungry as fuck. I go to my man house. His mama just whip me up a plate too, like I did. Fucking right, nigga. You here, you do. Ain't like that no more. Y'all will watch each other starve the fuck out. It wasn't competitive in the past. It was just like, if I got a little extra, I spread a little, I spread a little around, as long as it don't fuck me up. And niggas took that little bit and they stretched that shit out. And they spread some of it around. You get it? Everybody had good intentions. For the most part. Today times the intent's not that good, but keep your eyes open. Try to be as, good as you can. Young man, I'm waiting on you to tell me how old you are. I was just playing about, giving you a spanking and whatnot. I don't put my hands on kids. It's a deep thing. Now, let's get to the N-word. Quite fucking young. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just don't. Your parents will have to contact me and request that. You get it? I can't step on nobody's work. if that makes sense to you. You somebody else work. So, meaning you 17, they put all they put into you. So you like that ain't good enough. Fuck what they putting in me. Can you be my mentor? So you like, fuck my mama. She's stupid. Fuck my daddy too. Fuck everybody I know. They all stupid. Mr. Solace, can you mentor me? So you're a traitor. But this is okay. Don't take offense, baby. I'm just big OC. I'm gonna be real with you. So you got traitor tendencies. So me and your mama will have to discuss things like this. I say, you know this boy, he'll give y'all love. He will trade y'all in for something better. Do you know that, miss? Give me something to drink. We gotta talk about this. Your son is something else. You know what he said to me? No, I'm just playing with you, champ, but I'll put a little extra on that. Don't feel like you would trade. Don't feel like a trade. I'll put a little extra on it just to make it feel good. Like, so you can see, like, yeah, it might could get much, you know, could get synced in that way. I know you wasn't thinking like that. That's why I said don't get lost. I'll put a little extra percent. You get my point? Meaning you feel a need to explain that. Like, nah, I wasn't really like that. He said, I'm homeless, jumping state to state. Okay, you don't have. I be wanting to help a lot of y'all, but this online, like I said, you don't know who genuine, who not. But I always got some money. If anybody else got something going, or like get like a little place for homeless kids that's like 16 or something, 17 and up to rest their head, I won't be stopping by. But you know, I'll put money for that. Y'all get yourselves together. I don't want to mingle with kids. It's strange times. Y'all be on seals. Like I said, I'm responsible. I'm seasoned. I've been in life long enough. I don't even let room for no respect. I mean, for no mistakes. It's like I said in the beginning. You don't know me. Don't say you do. I know where that could lead. I've been in this life long enough, man. I'm a grandfather, so you got to have a mind to know. Ain't gonna be no mistakes with me. That's as real as I could tell you. If a motherfucker tell you some sloppy shit with me, you better double back and double check. Cause I don't make mistakes. I keep. You get my point? And so I know how shit gonna go. It don't care what it is. I done synced every situation to know, like, now that's gonna be that. Most people my age have two, they just ain't observant or aware of self, are truly aware of anything around them. So you get it? But it's a deep thing. I'm gonna see what I can do for y'all. None of y'all care if 17-year-old kids is homeless. The young boy say he homeless, jumping from state to state. I feel kind of bad when I hear shit like that. That be the kind of shit I don't want to just skip over. Like, and that ain't no capital. Mm, I'm rough, but I got a heart. That's what make me kind of rough. Slap the shit out you and shit. Cause I care. Like, so then I'm like, he don't care that I care. So I'm slapping him. I don't know how to do it right. But you know, my love is genuine. You gotta be right, baby. Let me not say certain shit because y'all will get lost. Motherfuckers will start to flip it. He beat up his family. I ain't never spanked my kids, none of that kind of shit. I'm exactly how I say. I speak. Treat you like you got a fucking brain. Simple. I play a lot on here, but I'm an adult. Don't never get nothing fucking confused with me. I like to keep my honor up, especially in these times, because it's getting thin. So, if you got a little strength, try to do the same. Keep your honor on 100. Because once ain't nobody got no honor to look forward to, then you get it? Meaning, once all the elders stop being honorable and the kids ain't got nothing to reach for or to even learn in regards of honor, they gonna learn that other shit which y'all do. Y'all learn how to, get a nigga out your way if you need to and what you need to do for you. You get my point? So we already there, but it's a deep thing. Now let's get to this N word. Of course, you have some people, usually elders. When I say elders, I mean like old motherfuckers. They don't like this word nigga. Most of y'all that are young, y'all don't care so much. Peace and wisdom, James Bourne production. Going off is what I do. Y'all just weak in the daytimes. So when I was growing up, you had dudes like Dick Gregory. You liked them the most, because you like, now that motherfucker real. He ain't playing with nobody blood. Like, curse you right out, but it ain't a curse enough. It's just rough like that. Like, some shit you need to hear like how you need to hear it. Period. So that shit stick with you. Meaning when a nigga disrespect y'all, that shit stick with you a little longer. So when I like give y'all that message rough like that, it's like that. Meaning I'm a master teacher. So it's like, try that shit with your kids. You curse someone, I don't want to say curse someone out. If you offend someone and they feel offended, that shit stick with them way longer than if you give them a compliment. Y'all know that. You beautiful. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. She gonna be mad all day off that other shit. Motherfucker call me a bitch, I'm getting my brother. It stick longer for some reason. Like, so if you ever got a good message for your kids, you make sure you give it to them where they take offense, because it's gonna stick with them longer. And so once they not mad no more, the message still be there. They kind of like, that's what I call keeping the shit in your back pocket. And shove that shit in their back pocket. Like I said, it stick better. You gotta, that's why I said y'all gotta learn to use y'all emotions and not let y'all emotions use y'all. Because it ain't always bad. Meaning some of y'all learned from that roughness. Where you like, yeah, this shit kinda got my mind together. Usually this YouTube motherfuckers gonna just go with the flow. This nigga kinda cursed us the fuck out, told us we was stupid. That shit ain't right, but somebody do need to say that. You get my point? Meaning somebody do need to every now and then pop out on this shit and be like, hey, this is for stupid motherfuckers. No? Don't ever forget that. You got shit to do. Get the fuck off here. If y'all don't have that, this shit gonna dumb y'all down into a robot. You have to do it for yourself. Set a fucking alarm that say that or something. It just pops on like, get the fuck off YouTube, man. Some of y'all really need that. To set your alarm, talking to the voice recorder, say get the fuck off YouTube, and then set that shit for like 9 p.m. when you know you start to get in. Some of y'all fucking brain be hurting you watch YouTube so much. And you know it's cause of that. You like, man, I fucking headache. Goddamn neck hurt cause I'm just, y'all don't care though. Y'all like junkies. Like some of y'all be nodding off on this shit like a real junkie. You know it yourself. I don't even want to get into that. I call some motherfucker. Like there's some junkie shit. I don't want to put nobody on blast. I seen somebody on the phone like a junkie, where the phone had them looking like a junkie, and I'm like, fuck you, not. How you can't put your phone down and fucking make sure your body is straight? Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see the nigga didn't even take and set their area to take a nap. It just died on the phone. Shit deep. He said, you just not a fake brother. Salam, shalom. People like me catch on later. Meaning, this is entertainment realm, so everything is fake. Period. And so it's going to take y'all a while to catch on. A lot of people to say, no, hold on. He not capping or nothing. He just just some old shit he never adapted to the rules that we have in Goofy World. So just a glimpse of the past, you know. This is why y'all have like your famous YouTuber, your favorite stars, but I'm flyer than them. I look more like a star than they do. Cause it's like I say, y'all are nerds. Y'all fake a version of something. Y'all see the real version. You see how I got ego? I say, fuck that, blood. What you mean? Like that. Y'all got fake ego. But y'all want to have it, but you like, nah, I ain't. I'm scared. I come from a time where everybody had that shit. Whoever made the best man win. Everybody had ego. What's wrong with that? Now, of course, I don't mean it when you go crazy. But you get my point? Let's start here. Do any of you guys know the difference between arrogance and confidence? Like, where does one stop and one begin? I'm gonna show y'all a deep thing. Now, I'm gonna go on ahead and break it down. If you wanna type in something, this is cool. How can I word this? In regards to self, we're speaking arrogance and confidence. This is in regards to you, reflecting on you. You say, how do I know if I've gone past confidence into arrogance? Arrogance is when you're confident without any talents. I'm going to say that again. Arrogance is when you have confidence and you ain't got no talents. Confidence is when the talent is equal to the arrogance. You get it? I'll say that again. Arrogance is when your ass ain't got no talent, but you confident as fuck. And it's like, why? What can you do? I can do it. I can just do everything. It doesn't matter. Like that. That's arrogance. Confidence is when your talents is equal to your arrogance. Where if a motherfucker be like, he arrogant or he got ego, you still got to be like, oh shit, he good though. Like Jordan. You say, see how they be like, man, Jordan had ego. But you still got to be like, oh shit, he is good. Like that. His fucking ego really don't even measure up to his talents. You get it? This is confident. Meaning Jordan just truly the pinnacle of confidence. I don't think Jordan really had an ego or was arrogant. You know, even when he cursed out Chameleon and was like, get the fuck out of here, nigga, you ain't no bitch. This is some shit y'all would say, especially to another star. You like, nigga, you supposed to know better, blood. Why are you doing that? Think about that. If you chilling in an environment all the time, regular motherfuckers want autographs from you. Now you around stars. You like, okay, cool. Whew. And you got fucking stars in your groupies. You like, what the fuck, nigga? Some of y'all would have did that. Like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing that for? You a weirdo. We all stars in here, nigga. Why the fuck you bothering me? Of course, y'all not gonna view it as that, cause y'all gonna look at Chameleon and they're like, y'all. But y'all like, nah, that's fucked up. But he not y'all. And so when you look at it from that perspective, it's strange, nigga. The fuck you doing that for? You supposed to know as a star. A star gonna get irritated with that shit. Because they deal with that shit too much. It's just common sense as a star. You like that shit irritate me. And so to have it happening in an environment where it shouldn't, and so just grasp. But this is the difference between arrogance and confidence for the self. Meaning if you're trying to do a self-check and you like, am I arrogant or am I just confident? Do your talents equal your arrogance? Because if it don't, you just arrogant. Meaning if you mad got no talents. You just an arrogant motherfucker. If you got a talent and you kind of equally talent to your you get it? Your arrogance and your talents is of equal measure. You're confident. If your arrogance do not equal your talents, so I feel sorry for your talents. Because one's talents is based on the ego. Whoever y'all seen great, it was the measure of their ego. And once they lost their ego, and so like I always try to tell you guys every so often, the ego is deeper than y'all grasp. It's the reason y'all wake up. That is the urge that make y'all want to wake up. Like I had some other shit to do every day. And so you in the realm of the egos. There's manifested egos all around you. Even a flower blossoming. This is a vibration, a sound becoming fixed. The ego of it. How dare it? I don't know if y'all can follow. If y'all can though, so it's a beautiful thing. Your greatness is dependent on your ego. As long as you can keep the talent of equal measure as the ego, people need them both. A man ain't gonna have no talents without no ego, and a man ain't gonna have no ego without no talents. A man without no talents is arrogant for that reason. Meaning his arrogance is his insecurity. Because he ain't got no fucking talents. You get it? And so it'd be easy to expose him as just arrogant and not confident. Kick this fort over. You get it? So grasp. When there's a real talent that's involved, you're not gonna kick that over. You can say whatever you want. They're gonna stay how they are. Like, no, fuck you. I'm the best. Period. Until you prove me otherwise. Get the difference? It's a real confidence. And so try and grasp. Make sure your talents equal the ego. And the more talented you get, the more you make sure you raise that ego. You get it? Don't let one or the other fall behind. Usually motherfucking egos start going, then they start neglecting the talent. They say I'm the best already, I don't have to do anything anymore. No. You get it? I still study. You get it? Every day I get wiser. That's never gonna stop. Wiser and wiser. I read a book every day still. I learn a new science every day still. You get it? In my mind, y'all are never gonna be wiser than me. Nobody y'all got. I'm the wisest man alive, and that's how it's going to be. When I'm doing a video for y'all, look at that. It's written. Y'all think this, I put the work in. Y'all will never be able to fuck with me. Period. I got notepads of wisdom. Jotted down shit y'all couldn't even fathom. New math. You get it? Meaning I don't care who go to an educated school curriculum. I'm on they shit. They ain't gonna be better than me. Nobody. Period. And nothing that got to do with wisdom. You get it? Like that. Jordan like that. And his talent. Ain't nobody gonna be better than me. Kobe, he like that. Ain't nobody gonna be better than me. If I gotta stay in this bitch all night and do 1,000 jumpers, ain't nobody gonna be better than me at no part of this shit. I mean, Kobe got handle, jump shot, dunk, any part of the game, he better than niggas on. You get my point? It ain't even about like, oh, Kobe better than this. Kobe better than all these niggas at dribbling, if you want to be technical. Cross these niggas the fuck up if you want. That's how Jordan was. He was better than the whole league at every position. Meaning Jordan could have played any position. He was better than whoever was the best shooting guard. He was better than him. He whacking them shits like him too. Same with Kobe. He could be the point guard. He better than whoever the point guard is truly. Rest in peace, Kobe. You get it? He better than whoever the shooting guard on this fucking team is, truly, in regards to shooting. But he can't play every spot. So they just put him as one. That's how I move on knowledge. I don't give a fuck what you teach. I know it better than you. I'm sure of it. So, trying grass. Some of y'all don't have enough time. Meaning, I'm 39. I've been on this shit for over 20 years. Not the cap talk. Meaning, I never play video games and shit. I read. This is what I do as a kid. I go do my dirt. You know, y'all niggas leave me the fuck alone. I'm reading right now. So, you know, the homies used to tease me about that. But not like that. They just be like, this nigga's a weirdo. I don't play video games. This nigga's a fucking bozo. He reading. He doing schoolwork for nothing. I don't know how niggas in the hood is. Niggas will tease you for a whole hour. I hear niggas playing video games teasing me. Like, on my dick. I'm in my room. My cousin got his room. They in there playing video games teasing me because I'm reading. This nigga's grown. He's reading for no fucking reason. This nigga know the whole Bible, blood. This nigga's a fucking weirdo. I'm telling everybody. They don't know I can hear them, though. Like, fuck y'all weird ass niggas in here. Dumb as shit. That's why I'm the boss. That's why I'm the boss. And all y'all niggas work for me, stupid assholes. Said I'm 28. I've been in the knowledge of self since 15. Salam, shalom. When I was young, I read many books. When I say books, I mean the deep ancient texts. I read things like The Coldest Winter Ever and shit like that. You know, all Donald Bowman's books. Meaning I've read the books y'all have read, but I don't count those for nothing. That's just TV. You get it? Like I said, I grew up. Mom's kept me in the bookstore, so I was like my treat. I used to get all the Goosebumps books and, you know, strange shit like that. Meaning I was always a nerd. I was raised up kind of educated. And then I kind of strayed away. My mama had went to prison. So you get it? That's when I kind of strayed. But I was a bad kid. I'm not going to say I wasn't, but I was a spoiled, gifted kid. You get it? I have all the Jordans and shit. I have good grades. I have now later juice on my shirt. And my schoolwork is always really good. Like, you know what? The motherfucker's just bad. You know, little light skinned knucklehead kid. He's bad, but he's good. You know, he does his work. He's just a spoiled brat. He don't get his way. He get to complaining and fighting and shit. But he got good talent. You get it? Spelling bee champ, shit like that. Good kid. A little disturbed. A little too grown for his own good type shit. And so, like I said, I kind of strayed away at some point. But I always had a brain. I was always well spoken, things like that. That's what kind of kept me. You get it? That's what kind of really kept me out of a lot of trouble. You get my point? I've been wearing collar shirts. Y'all got this shit fucked up. I've been on halfway time. Everybody else got white tees and shit on. I'm fly, nigga. That shit keep you out of fucking trouble, believe it or not. You pulling up the court, I got on slacks blood back in the day. Like that. Niggas don't. They pulling up to that motherfucking court with white tees on. So that shit might have some, it helps. Like, looking neat help you, believe it or not. Childhood friend that I know, it's a girl, she said, you know, dressing nice is a sign of good manners. Now, she materialistic like a motherfucker. But I still said, damn, that's real though. That might be true. That might hold true. Dressing nice might be a sign of good manners. It's like when they say cleanliness is next to godliness. So that ain't too far from that. And it might be right. So if you're dirty and shit, man, clean your shit. You ain't got to have all the new name brand shit and none of that. Just make sure it's clean. Like, it's deep. John Money said Miss White. He said my 8th grade teacher wanted this meat. I regret not making the move. come of age. So I wanted to have sex with a few of my teachers as well. Let's just be real. I wanted to have sex with all of them. I don't care. I wasn't that picky when I was young, so like, if I give me a little vagina over here, there, I can't be picky with this shit. Now I gotta get how I live, baby. I'm only 14. I gotta get this shit wherever I give me a little. I don't know when I'm gonna get some again. I think I should. I'm sorry. I know I play too much. Some of y'all like that. Y'all be like, I don't know when I'm gonna get some again. She fat, but fuck it. I'm gonna, shit, I don't know, fuck it. I ain't controlling my destiny right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get me some of that back in that neck. Oh, baby. Now, let's get off that. Now, there's your arrogance and your confidence. Hopefully, y'all grasp. Now, let's get to this N word so I can take a tinkle after P. Salam, shalom. If you want to give back, of course, you can super chat. There's nothing wrong with that. Visit paypal.me/solidsoullarry or cash.me/$ the real size. Now let's get to this N word. Of course, you have elders that do not like the word nigga. The youth don't care so much. So let's say the topic of discussion is, should we stop saying the word or it doesn't matter? And so the only way to truly come to a real solution, meaning the elders for the most part gonna tell y'all don't need to say that word, that's a bad word. And for the most part, the youth gonna say, man, shut the fuck up. We use that word in greeting, nigga. Stop trying, you get it? Stop trying to make everything what it was for you. You get it? And so I agree with the youth in that. If a thing transcends the positive, how dare you make it disrespectful? That's what life is about. If you could transcend the negative or the bad things, good. So this is better than fighting it. You get my point? So like, if the word nigga has become a not so bad word and the youth know nothing of what it was used for in the past, leave it. That means it's dead. Now, the way we come to the solution of this is simple. Nigga is a Latin Spanish word. It means black, meaning nigga is negra. It's not negus and all that dumb shit that y'all made up. It's negra. Again, nigga is a word that was used here in America. Christopher Columbus are those from Spain, Spanish, came here. Meaning they brought that word here. That is an American word. That's not a word that was used in Africa, nigger. And so I'm explaining to you if you have any discrepancy. Nigger is basically negra without the roll of the R, because most people who are not Spanish cannot ra. They're words like that, negra. And so it becomes nigga instead of negra. You get it? That word means black to Spanish people. We speaking before American times. This is like I said, a word from Spain. A word Christopher Columbus, those from Spain and Italy brought. And so it means black, meaning negra means black. Therefore, nigga, which is the same word without the roll of the R, means black. Now, to come to the solution, should we give up the word or not, boils down on this. If the word is a Latin word, We have to look at it how they view the word to determine if we stop using it or not. We can't go on how we feel about the word now or how we felt about the word in the past to determine if it's a good word or not. All we have to do is identify who the word comes from. Okay, it comes from the Spanish. Cool. How did they view the word? We know Spanish don't view black as such a great thing. You get it? And so, there you have it. Meaning, black is not a bad word. And I'm sure that's in any language. But in the Spanish language, it is because they view black in that way. And so, it's their word. You can say African. No, in Africa they had niggas. Africans say nigga. They got that shit from y'all. And y'all know that. Everybody in everywhere got that word nigga from America. Africans wasn't saying fucking nigga prior. Negus ain't nigger. Again, negra is black. Nigger is that same fucking word without the roll of the R, and y'all know that. It just means black, meaning they're calling the people black. Shut your black ass up. But when you're dealing with the Spanish, they have this thing with their darker counterparts. It kind of reminds them that they're not pure white race. So they call them negra and shit like that. Like they be dissing them. So they don't view that negra is not necessarily a good word. Yes, it's identifying a color, but this is not a color that you can say these people look up to so much. And so, I guess we should stop using the word. I'm not saying Spanish people of today, you get my point? Meaning, use your mind, put perspective there. We're speaking of the beginnings, the root of the word, and the purpose of the word, what it, you get it from its time. I know now it don't mean shit to nobody. It's just a word that can be used in many different ways. But if you want to get to a point where we decide, like, do we stop using the word or do we keep it? Meaning all words have a energy with it. Let's say nigga is the result for all the death you see. There's a word that we use that is not good energies. It causes something that we have in life. There's good things we have in life. There's language, meaning the language is painting the reality. Some of the words y'all use are good words just from the vibration of it. And so we have good things in life. Someone helping, charity, let's say, is a result of this word being used. Believe it or not. Whatever charity you can find in life is a result of this word just being used. Not the word charity, but a specific word that we use. There may be people getting their heads blown off, and there's a specific word we use that works the same way. Let's say that word is nigga. We stop using nigga, death stop. Meaning people stop killing each other, let's say that. Not death, but people stop murdering, just stops. That's a literal reality that can happen. Meaning you can find which word is causing which negative vibration in the life. Y'all can do this in y'all simple relationships just to grasp. Like, oh yeah, that is true. There's a word that's triggering a problem in your relationship. And every time this nigga that you fuck with say that shit, there's a problem. And there's a word you say or something you say, every time you say it, that shit cause a problem. You get it? This problem y'all have nothing to do with the word. You get it? It could be a laugh. So every time this motherfucker laugh, I get a little annoyed. You get it? Like that. It could be, it's deep. If you grasp and put up a one, give back something. Thank you, Thomas, man. You want to get to a place where words don't disturb you. Meaning, if someone calls you a nigga, like a white person comes up, calls you a nigga, and you feel a need to knock them out, this is your pride. Meaning, this is your perspective of how others view you, and you're trying to impress others. You want to get to a place where it wouldn't matter. You get my point? You can use whatever word you want, as long as the nigga don't come invade your space. Why? Because you want. If you start paying attention to everything every nigga say to you, and you gotta defend everything every nigga say to you, then you don't have to question if you going to jail, because niggas are gonna say shit to you. And so if you gotta defend everything that everybody say, you definitely going to jail because you're gonna be doing shit too much. And so you gotta pick what matter. Like, if he ignorant and don't know nigga just mean black, then that's on him. Meaning the word don't mean nothing disrespectful. Y'all just take it that way in ignorance, not knowing what the word is. And so you get my point? I ain't gonna say y'all don't know what the word is. Y'all do know what the word is. Y'all don't even like the word black. Meaning if a white person came to you and said you fucking black, you take offense. Like, this motherfucker called me black. Like, black is, what does that mean? It don't matter if he called you black. Black ain't a offensive word. That part. Black people just hate anything that got to do with black. Even the word black. Try to grasp. I got on black fucking slacks. Nigga say, I hate that nigga so. He got 1,000 black pair of different pants, man. All he wears is black. Y'all got a problem with black. I love it. All my pants is black. It's gonna always be like that. That's 90 pairs. I'm just playing. But they all black for the most part. I like black. Sorry. And so kind of grasp. The word nigga is a negative word. It causes a negative energy to flow through life. The reason I'm saying that is because it's the Spanish people word in the way they view it. It being their word. So grasp. The word's going to mean what it initially does to who it belongs to. You can treat a bomb like a gift and open it up. No, it's not a bomb. It's a good present. It's still going to blow up in your fucking face. It's what it is by the maker. You can play and make it whatever you want. Words no different. They hold the vibration. This is an energy. Of course, within the sound, you have the atomic levels of life. Carbon atoms, hydrogen atoms, oxygen atoms coming together, creating water and all different types of molecules. The building blocks of life, developing up after molecules is cell. So the words are manifesting a physical reality as well as creating physical substances. These substances will either be healthy or unhealthy. It's a deep thing, try to grasp. Now I have to use the restroom. Salam, shalom. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up as well. If you want to purchase any of my Deep Lecture magazines, visit wiseservant.org or upscaleknowledge.org. If you want to become a member of the channel so you can, view certain posts that's private, look next to the subscribe word. You should see blue join. Click it. Or just click the description of this video. All my links should be in there. If y'all have any questions, ask. Like I said, I have to tinkle. It's a deep thing. James Bourne production. To the young man that was 17, you said you bouncing from state to state, you can email me. If any of y'all are interested in kids, that ain't really my thing. Children. But I like kids. I don't like to disturb. You know what I mean? Kids have their parents, that's it. They shouldn't have no older influences until they're grown. Let kids influence fucking kids, and the only outer influence should be from their own adults. You get it? If I'm dealing with little kids, I like to know like how they peep, how you like what you tell them and shit. So I know like how you flow with them. He can stay high like you got him. You get it? It's a deep thing. You don't want to scramble kids' minds up too much. Just let them grow into their own self. Everything be everything. It's a deep thing. Shalom, shalom. Hopefully y'all have a beautiful evening. Big Uzi.